Yes, I'm about to start. What did you say? That's not good. Well, if there's anything new that turns up, let me know. I've called some of them in already. Are you here yet? Okay, just text me when. Shit, I forgot the recorder in the car. Don't worry, I got this. Okay, everything's fine. No one knows a thing yet. All right, I'll see you later.
This is a huge mistake. I have to be somewhere else.
Good day to you. I'm Detective Ramos. I'm sure you know why you're here. Both of you were seen with Marina Rodriguez on the last few days before she went missing.
If I may,
It's just preliminary questioning. You will be called again if we find anything suspicious.
I've never heard of this. What is it? Preliminary interrogation? Don't you need proof first? I, I have no idea how those things go, but I used to write crime fiction.
It's standard procedure.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Look, isn't the first time I've done this, alright? I know how these things go. I've done my share, and I tell you, I had nothing to do with this whole Marina Rodriguez fiasco. I'm clean now.
Then you'll be just fine. I'll be asking a series of questions about what happened, although I might throw in some other things. I'll be recording our conversation.
But I have to be somewhere else, officer.
Ma'am, my line of work wouldn't allow.
You can explain yourselves later. I'll just take care of something before we start, and I'll see you in a bit.
We'll never pull through with this title now.
Is it still called that? I thought you had a name for the movie. You could have gone with my original idea.
It doesn't matter now, don't you see? Marina ruined it before it could ever be released.
Well, I was pretty sure it was bound to fail when you got her for the role.
Remind me again, Garrett.
It's Gary.
Which one of us here is the producer?
This film was my idea. I'm the one who wrote it.
Who cares? Now that Marina's missing, the press will tear us all into shreds. But actually, if you think about it,
What?
maybe this is a good thing. Bad publicity is still publicity. People are going to get curious. How did we replace Marina Rodriguez?
Simon, what are you?
And will she ever be seen again? This is great. We can release a statement. We can sell this story once it blows up. We'll make some form of dedication, a memory to a wonderful friend. You know what? I'll need you to draft it.
You, you think she's?
Ted? Well, you sleep the know.
Sorry for the delay. This will be over in a few if you both cooperate. Now, which one of you, Simon?
That would be me.
Okay, so Gary, will you please step out for a moment? Make yourself comfortable. Okay, so it says here that you're a producer
Executive producer, yes.
and you've worked with Marina before.
No, but I've heard about her just like any normal person would. And honestly, I was excited to work with her.
Was excited? Past tense. What does that mean?
Well, it's a very complicated issue. For the most part, you see, filming is a very complex process. You meet different kinds of people in different kinds of situations. You never really know what you're gonna get, and it's just mind-boggling enough that
Simon, I've read your file. I know being an A-list producer taught you how to dodge hard questions, but this really isn't the time.
my file. Look, I don't know what you saw, but
Answer the question.
all right, fine. Let's just say that I didn't know that Marina, wasn't what I expected her to be.
What is that?
They say she's supposed to be this doe-eyed, approachable movie star. I thought she would be a joy to work with, but as it turned out, she didn't give two hoots about anyone else except herself.
What makes you say that she didn't care about anyone else?
She was an absolute pain to work with. You know what? If her being in the cast didn't guarantee us views, I would have fired her after the first day. She made a big deal about making a huge comeback after her career pause. And she would not let it go. She kept talking about Rome, the place where she shot the movie, blah, blah, blah. And she kept talking about how title would never measure up.
I'm sorry. Title?
The name of the movie. It's a work in progress. Hey, is it a two-way mirror? I thought I saw something.
Did she do anything different in particular on the last day you saw her?
Different? She threatened to quit, the nerve. Well, she didn't tell to me that directly, but she wasn't happy the way we do things. I didn't even know why. Actually, Gary was supposed to be handling it. We had to stall production for this. I know that moment that she was a two-faced little.
Sorry. Uh, so so it appears that you have some sort of a history.
That depends on what you mean.
Well, physical assault, drug possession, 5 hit and runs, all in the past 5 years. Not to mention all of the other cases of violence you've had in the years before that. Now, would you care to explain?
I'm not sure why this is necessary, officer. This is just one case. It's really not related.
I'll say it again. I'm in need of your full cooperation.
I was young. I didn't know what I was doing, and I told you I'm clean now. I'm a changed man.
You know, there are several people in the cast who have claimed that they feel uncomfortable because of your violent behavior.
I wouldn't call it violence.
What is it then?
Well, intensity. It was intense.
I heard you threaten a lot of them, including Marina.
She wanted to quit. Why wouldn't everyone act out?
Okay, so what exactly did you say when she said she would quit?
A lot of things. But really, she didn't tell me. I only heard it from Gary. Gary is one of those artist types. He doesn't know a thing about money.
Tough luck. You were apparently one of those seen with Marina on the last day before her disappearance. Can you walk me through that incident, whatever happened?
Okay, I just had my morning coffee and I was supposed to meet with my assistant right after that because, we had to figure out some scheduling issues. But when I met her, she said that Gary was on the phone. It was urgent, she said. At first, I thought it was no big deal because I had received a lot of so-called urgent calls from Gary about tiny details that he would blow up way out of proportion. But I didn't expect that he was going to say that Marina was done. I may have had a little bit of a shouting match on the phone. I can't really remember everything, but I texted some of those in the cast about what had happened. Though, in hindsight, it was probably the kind of thing that should have been kept as a secret. I wasn't really thinking straight then. I had a couple more meetings after that, but got a cab soon, as soon as I could to Marina's house.
So you knew that she'd be in her house then.
No, she doesn't go out a lot. A bit of a reclusive diva, if you will. Anyway, I stormed in. I told her that I was going to make some calls and her career for good. I have connections, you see. No one in the industry ever openly talks about the real Marina Rodriguez, the stuck-up brat. I told her I could expose her and make everyone see her for what she is, so that no one would ever dare to work with her.
What happened next? How did she react?
Well, she just stood there in silence, and I gotta be honest, I was a little scared. I'm used to folks fighting back. She just told me to talk to Darcy, her sister who also happens to be her assistant. Mess of family stuff. Anyway, the next thing I knew, her housekeeper was kicking me out of the house. That's the last I saw her.
So you're certain that her housekeeper can confirm that you were gone after?
She called the security on me and I bolted. I can go back to jail.
Okay. All right. That's all I need. Can you get Gary, please?
Uh,
Thank you for your time, Simon. I'll be in touch if I need anything else.
I don't want to drag anyone down here, but if you ask me, I think either Gary or Cammy had something to do with her going missing.